This lady tried Lunchly and instantly regretted it.
This is molded. That's mold. This is not safe.
I really hope that this would be the last time we talk about Lunchly, but here we are again. I guess the curse of being Logan Paul, Mr. Beast, or KSI is no matter what you do, it goes viral. When you do something good, it's a hit. When you do something bad, everyone knows about it. Now, I saw this video come up in my timeline, and I said there's no way this actually happened. So I want us to watch it together and get to the bottom of this. If this is actually real, this is something else.
Hey guys, it's Ro. Welcome back to my channel. Today we're gonna be comparing Lunchly and Lunchables.
Just tea.
For those of you who don't know, Lunchly is a super original product that has never been seen before. Some of the most brilliant minds of YouTube came together to create Lunchly, who really care about people and their nutrition and their kids, came together to make this epic product. I'm so sorry. I think I threw up a little bit saying that. None of them are foodies, nor do they give a shit.
Wait, so it's just Prime and Feastables in a Lunchables?
I really hope she filmed this intro after. First off, W setup. She's about to spill the tea. Why am I in pain watching this? I don't know if it's the really trying to get the overtone of like, I hate Lunchly in the video, or if she's just being nasty. I think she'd be a good math teacher. Is that bad for me to say?
First things first, let's just open them up, put them on a plate, see what they look like. I also have a panel of esteemed, non-biased judges that will be doing a taste test, so stay tuned for that. I don't have the turkey stack'ems one because over the last month, 4 weeks, we have been looking for it nonstop. It sounds like the stores that we went to had never got them because no one had ever seen them. All right, so let's open these up. Oh man, this packaging. I like that it just says epic ingredients. We'll break it down. We'll see if these are epic ingredients.
She does not want to be filming this video. Maybe it's rubbing off on me, honestly. She looks like an American Girl doll, honestly. I bet you she became the American Girl doll that she had as a kid.
Oh, wow. Okay, let's get this going. This one does not say epic ingredients. These are molded. Okay, so these ones are supposed to be good until December, and we just got them from the store. It says used by December 8th, 2024. And today's date is October 16th. So these are supposed to be good for like another 2 months.
Looking at the date.
This is mold. This is not safe. Especially like kids that are so young, they may not know what mold looks like, so they might just eat it. I saw a picture circulating about mold, but I didn't know if it was fake or, you know, I just had heard about it, but this is real, you guys.
And there's mold.
Why is there mold in the Lunchly?
Oh my god,
let me get it back.
it's actually disgusting.
Epic ingredient. This is mold in the cheese, and this is really unhealthy. You should not eat mold. I don't know if this is an issue in their recipe development or packaging. I think it's a packaging issue. The sealing.
My first thought is they brag about the cheese being real. Maybe Lunchables in their corporate office is laughing. Maybe they tried this in the past, got the same result, and now they're letting the YouTubers figure it out for themselves. The fact this isn't like a one-off, like mythical poll, she got the moldy cheese Lunchly. The fact that it's already circulating around on social media, someone's getting fired just in time for Christmas. That's wild.
Like whatever is holding this on the top, it is not vacuum tight. I'm gonna make these pizzas anyways. The other thing is I didn't find a tear line. Maybe did I just jump the gun? No, there's no tear line on this, like a little ketchup packet or something, so I had to use a scissor to open it. I don't know how kids at lunch would open this because they don't have scissors, so a tear line would also be a good idea, but it doesn't look like they can even master packaging something correctly, so I don't...
Like, I get it. You're upset. Okay. And I know that she's a moldy. This girl's a whiner, man. I'm sorry. I'm sure she's super nice person. And obviously, like, the moldy cheese, I get it. She's in a bad mood, but this snagging it irks me. It's getting to me.
Maybe they should just start with the basics of not serving moldy food to people. Oh, let's put the Feastables right by all the mold, because this is the partnership that dreams are made of.
I like my cheese moldy, bruh.
It's so much mold. This is terrible. Oh my gosh.
We put a lot of effort into this.
I just want you guys to know I did not fake this. I was honestly going to go over nutritional facts and differences between the two with two physicians' input and give you healthy alternatives to these things that are still affordable. I did not expect this. You can cover the mold with the pepperonis. So here is the pizza Lunchly, and now we're gonna put together the pizza Lunchable. I'm gonna wash my hands, just in case.
Something tells me this video is going to outperform her other videos, and she'll be incentivized to make kind of like a follow-up video almost, which, I mean, any good creator would. I mean, like, serving moldy cheese, like, come on, guys. That's That's brutal. I'm sure it's a super small error, like the glue on the packaging. But sometimes those things can get pretty intense. Like you'd be surprised some of the problems that companies have. For instance, Pepsi had an issue shipping their product across the Pacific Ocean. It was like exploding all over the place. I think because of the movement of the ocean or the pressure. So they hired these people from like Stanford to find another chemical to put in the soda so it wouldn't explode. So it's probably like a really super niche problem like that. But yeah, moldy cheese, that sucks.
Sprinkle our cheese on there, and I'm not afraid of this cheese. Here's our little pizzas. And here's our little crunch bar, adorable, and our Capri Sun. All right, so those are the pizzas. Looks-wise, here are the two pizzas from Lunchables and Lunchly. Lunchly is covered in mold. I'm gonna ask you guys, which one would you rather eat? Which one would you give your kid? Both are a highly processed food snack, and one is extremely moldy. So I'll leave it up to you. All right, let's open the nachos.
Tell me I'm not the only one, please. I don't know what it is. Is it the outfits? Is it the golden sink? It's her attitude. Just, I get it, but I don't know why. I don't know why this bugs me. I'm sure she's a great person. Again, I don't know.
This one said that it's good until December 16th this year. I don't trust this at all. I also know who made it. Oh, okay. All right, let's dump it out. Okay. Now let's get the nacho cheese. Okay, come on, cheese. Okay, we've got both of them on the plate, and the meals look pretty similar. The cheese dip looks a little different, and then this salsa is much thicker, and it almost looks like a tomato paste. I cook a lot of Italian food and pasta, and I use tomato paste a lot, and this just looks like the consistency of tomato paste, whereas this one's more watery. It's kind of like a paste salsa. I don't know if there's any mold here. I haven't taken a bite, and I can't visually see anything, but they look pretty dang similar. Look at the chips. They look like they came from the same manufacturer. They're the same size. There's no difference other than ingredients.
Wait. A drink, some chocolate.
Yep, some chocolate.
And an entree.
And an entree.
I do love the out of context clips. Those are good. Absolutely flaming these guys.
Nutritionally, I was just gonna go over what makes a healthy lunch. This is according to the CDC and the USDA. According to the CDC, a healthy kid's lunch contains a variety of fruits and vegetables, whole grains, low-fat dairy products, and a variety
You can't
of
trust a food
protein
pyramid
foods.
though.
These guidelines recommend that kids limit saturated fat, added sugars, and reduce sodium intake. The USDA says kindergarten through 8th grade lunches should be between 550 and 700 calories. So neither Lunchly or Lunchables contain fruits.
The serving size is 1 gram. I was like, why is there nothing in these?
Whole grains, and they both have high saturated fat, high sodium, and unnecessary added sugars, and contain processed meat as the main source of protein, which has been proven to increase your risk of cancer.
This background music's getting to me.
Ultra processed foods increase your risk of obesity
The guy in the guitar is
and
just
your
getting
risk
it.
of cancer. I want to show you some clips from 2 doctors on YouTube who are going to go more in depth about the nutrition.
When terms like healthier or better for you get tossed around, I feel it's important to set the record straight. Throughout the Lunchly website and the social media promo posts, you'll see countless comparisons being made to Lunchables. To be honest, some of the comparisons are kind of cringe and don't make much sense to me. And in looking in the comparison, I'd be most interested in calories, which they have, protein, which they have, sugar, which they have, saturated fat, which is missing, and sodium, which is not only missing, but replaced by electrolytes. And unlike all the other macros, is only labeled potassium and only in the prime bottle in the kit, comparing it to the Capri Sun in the Lunchables. This is a pretty weird marketing choice to label electrolytes in food products. I just think if a company was truly interested in creating a healthier lunch kit for kids, the USDA standard should be the minimum starting requirements. Otherwise, we're simply propagating the problem even further.
One weird thing is I think it's echoey, so when she posts it, YouTube doesn't flag it. But anyway, that doctor, I'm sure, is on point. I don't know, the food pyramid gives me nightmares. I've heard so many people talk down on the pyramid, and I'm sure they've evolved their requirements since then, but still.
This image highlighting the nutritional contents and specifically calling out electrolytes compared to a Lunchable and how much better it was with all these electrolytes. I made this little joke about sodium getting rebranded as electrolytes because that's really what's happened. You don't need to drink electrolyte drinks just as part of daily life. There is no reason that the average kid that's going to eat a Lunchly needs to have more electrolytes.
I really like these videos. I'm gonna link down below. I would suggest you go check them out, watch them. They go in depth about a lot of aspects about these, and I think it is worth a watch. So it's up to you. Who do you want to trust? My doctors or the dude bros on YouTube selling you moldy cheese? One thing I wanted to do for this video that I hadn't seen anyone else do is break down gram for gram the difference between the food.
We can go gram for gram. I do feel like comparing Lunchly to Lunchables is a bit of a distraction. If we're talking kids nutrition, I'm sure there's tons of other things that they should be focusing more on, as opposed to comparing two products. You know what I mean? Like maybe focus on like getting enough protein, sleeping enough, focus on drinking enough water, just like things like that, you know?
All right, let's talk about prices. We're gonna compare the both, and not only compare them, but let's also go over some healthy alternatives and the price associated with those as well. Both of these, Lunchly and Lunchables, were available at my local Ralph's. Lunchly was $3.99 and
She just
Lunchables
doxes herself.
was
That's so funny.
$3.79. And it got me thinking, what kind of other lunch could we make on our own for a similar price without having to cook anything? Like if you're a mom, you're on the go, you don't have time, you need to throw something together quickly. There's a lot of other alternatives that are much more healthy and around the same price point. Let's go over some alternatives. So in front of me are two different lunch options that I put together, and both of them, there's no baking, there's no cooking involved. I got all the ingredients at Sprouts, and I got organic things when they were available.
Mom went crazy in Excel. Okay, 22 grams of protein. Maybe Johnny in 3rd grade is starting his winter arc and needs some protein to fuel his 3rd grade energy.
Now this first lunch over here, the total price was $3.21. We've got a string cheese, some mixed nuts, a banana, got our fruits and veggies, and then over here we've got snap peas,
She's so
we've
excited
got some
about
wheat
this.
crackers, and some organic popcorn. Not only is this one more nutritional than a Lunchly, but it is actually more affordable. And then over here, this meal, we've got some hummus, I love it, sweet mini peppers, whole wheat crackers, carrots, an apple, and some cottage cheese. And the price of this is $4.29.
Is the kid gonna eat that? Kids are picky. I don't know. Let me know.
And if you want to have a little dessert and add a little sweet yummy into a lunch, you can add like a natural fruit leather or a dark chocolate covered nut. Yum, yum, yum.
That'd be some powerful product placement. It'd be funny if she was selling her own Lunchly, her alternative product. Like, these products suck. This one's perfect. Like, if that were the case, it'd be you either die a hero or you live long enough to see yourself become a villain.
Company that is actually making something like Lunchables but is actually better for you. This company is called Little Spoon Lunchers, and they are a little bit more expensive because they're using higher quality ingredients. They've got fruits and vegetables. If you want to...
How much do you think she got paid for this brand deal? She's got 14.5 million subs. I'm gonna say anywhere from 30,000 to 60,000. If she did like a deal, like do a follow-up video, then probably 100,000. She's got to afford all that nice stuff. I mean, you think who's gonna pay for those books? You know what I mean? Who's gonna pay for those fresh roses for this drip? Someone's got to do it.
You don't want to think it through, and you want something that feels a little bit more like a cooked meal, not so much like a snack. This can be a great option as well. They have a version of nachos, but the ingredients are a lot more healthy. There's 10 grams of protein. There's hormone-free, a 4-cheese blend from beef.
Okay, this is too much. All right, so she plugs her own stuff and then she brings some people in to taste test. Let's skip ahead.
I've brought in the most unbiased panel to taste test and judge Lunchables versus Lunchly. All right, fellas, come on in. I've got the food in front of us here. I'm just gonna be sipping my tea. Now, which one do you guys want to start with? So we've got...
Is that mushrooms on that? What is that?
Okay,
I might want to eat those.
The first one I opened had moldy cheese in it, but the second one didn't. So do you guys feel comfortable trying the second one?
Yeah.
Because I didn't know, because it...
I'll take one for the
I
team.
might prefer to try the first one, but...
Okay. All right, so you guys want to start with nachos or pizza?
Let's do nachos.
All right, over here we have lunch.
What's that say? 501? How long did it take them to film this? Oh, they don't show it. That'd be some good lore.
Over here we have Lunchly nachos. I'm even gonna try it. I'll try it too.
Ting! Okay.
It's just whatever.
It has like an aftertaste that's like, you know, like after you throw it up and it's like a couple minutes later, and you have like that.
It's not that bad.
Okay.
You're biased, all right?
Not me!
You're not a trustworthy
I
source.
got paid money, you didn't, okay? I'm the least biased one
You
here.
cried, and all you had to go through was torture. All right, that's.
I got paid $50,000 to say that was good, actually.
All right, I gotta try the salsa.
Okay. Well, this is very thick.
Dink.
Oh,
No, it's too late.
yeah.
It's too late.
These two other YouTubers are definitely balancing out the energy in this video. I think that's what it needed, you know? Just more people. And just like this video, maybe this channel needs more people. We're trying to hit 10,000 subscribers by December. If you want to join the family, click the subscribe button. Let's keep watching.
I mean, this is every baseball game I've ever been at.
Yeah.
With that nacho cheese that they put on pretzels and everything.
I did have Lunchables when I was a kid, so I do have some nostalgia factor here.
Oh, I will have to say, this cheesy sauce tastes okay. The tomato paste is
Salsa's
terrible.
much better in Lunchables.
This is disgusting. This is just like
That
if you
tomato
took
paste, yeah.
a can of tomato paste and just
Literally.
put it on there. That is not, that
Try the
is terrible.
prime?
I've actually never had prime in my life.
Would you like when I have an extra?
Would I like one?
Wait,
No,
you
but
guys-
I'm supposed to be here, so I should have had these before the marathon. I would have finished it. That's a joke. I actually did finish it. No prime needed. I gotta try the candy. I never had a Feastable either.
I've never had a Feastable.
No.
Okay, now take a big, take a big. Don't bite me.
I'm so scared.
No, take a big whiff, like with your nose. That smells like Hershey's.
That does smell like Hershey's.
Yeah, it's just whatever.
I think it finally clicked. These two YouTubers made some intense videos about Mr. Beast. Essentially kind of exposing some of the messages, some of the behind the scenes. I don't know why that clicked now. I was like, I don't want to look this up. I know it's going to click. That's weird. I mean, if you're making a video about it and you invite them in the first place without knowing the cheese is moldy, like getting two essentially Mr. Beast whistleblowers to do a product review, you almost made your mind up about the product before you even tried it, but whatever. I mean, I'm not defending Lunchly. I'm just saying, like, it's okay. It's okay to be biased, you know? It's okay to have an opinion.
I don't hate it. I'm not offended. Like, bad YouTuber products, I guess.
That is chocolate.
Okay, you guys. Now here's the pizzas. Ready? I'm ready. Cheers. No, I'm Italian. This is offensive.
This is making me depressed.
Roll
Okay,
my
I want
eyes.
to taste this one now.
Tink.
I think that one's worse.
That one does taste a little better,
No.
but it's kind of like the better of the worst. All right, this is only 5.
All right, time check. It's 5:12. 12 minutes. It's kind of long.
That's the great part. It's artificially flavored, all of it. You guys are just gonna be dripping in potassium now.
Is it supposed to taste like a melted popsicle?
I don't, why is she saying that? Dripping in potassium. She's trying to like feed him the chocolate. Girl, what are we doing? You got something to say? I think she just missed me start of the video, and now I'm just looking for every reason why. Charlie Munger said people's opinions are like sperm and an egg. Once it's fertilized, very hard to change. The egg actually protects the sperm, kills off other sperm trying to get inside. Whatever that first idea is about someone, it's very hard to change that. That's kind of the same thing. Spicy stuff.
Fun fact about Prime is they're getting sued by the company who makes their bottles because they aren't selling enough. Why is he pushing Prime so hard? I think it's for like over $60 million, and the sales of Prime are down by 50% in the UK. So basically Prime is tanking.
So are we gonna try the blueberry pizza or no?
The second one that I opened was not moldy, and they both had the same expiration date on them, and they were both same everything. So I don't know
I'd be
what's
curious
going
to
on.
see the plastic container side by side to see if it has the sealant. Like,
So this is the one.
I thought that was a moldy piece. That scared me. We should have got a warning or something.
That was not moldy. And then this is the one that was moldy, but you can see the kind of like adhesive, like the glue is not here.
We have an investigator on our hands. It's Sherlock Holmes. It was Colonel Mustard in the kitchen with a lead pipe. It's just getting to me. I don't know why.
quality assurance issues, man. It's gonna cost you a lot of money, Jimmy.
You can see that the one that was not moldy, the adhesive is there. Yeah, at the end of the day, I just think that they should get out of food. They're just ripping off other brands. They don't bring anything new and original to the table. Even the flavors they chose are exact rip-offs of Lunchables. And what really bothers me is that they have the financial resources to make a truly better for you Lunchable. Like if they wanted to fully reinvent this and make it actually good for kids, they could. This is like taking a Hostess donut and then just slapping your logo on it and being like, these are great and healthy and better for you. And oh my gosh, we've done these things, but it's cherry picking and you're swapping things that don't matter. A big thank you to my unbiased panel. Thank you, esteemed judges, for being here and trying Lunchly versus Lunchables. I think we really,
I like how she thanked the guests and then plugged her own channel. Good for her. W
for
editor.
being here and trying Lunchly versus Lunchables. I think we really,
It's about the friends we made along the way.
1, 2, 3, friendship!
I don't hate this lady. She's great. There's just something about that tone. With someone, I don't care who it is, if you start talking in that tone, that just whiny, nagging, oh my gosh. I will go 0 to 100 so fast. That's probably the only thing. That and hearing people chew. Oh my gosh. Those two things. I'm a very calm person, but those are just like nitrous for my amygdala. It's ridiculous. Check out these other videos. I'll see you in the next one.